Look, Hoodrich fam, at this point, I'm just trying to get rid of these goddamn hoodies. So when you purchase a hoodie, you will be receiving the Travel Hacking Off the Swipes ebook, the Shelf Corporation Age Corp Secrets ebook, all three for $39.99. Y'all tap in, link under the description for the website. What's good, Hoodrich fam, man? It's your boy Hoodrich, credit back at it again with another fucking banger, man. You feel me? Look, Hoodrich fam, today I got a quick special video for y'all today. I wanted to give y'all some breaking news, okay, y'all? Some breaking news real quick. I want y'all to be aware of something that is currently going on in the credit game. Hold on, why is it lighting like that? Okay, there you go. But yeah, man, I know y'all see the setup in the bathroom once again. I'm just trying to get these videos out the way, man. I got a lot of shit going on for the day, but enough with that. What I wanted to tell y'all right that I want y'all to be aware of in the credit game going on right now is I talked about it in a couple videos ago. I talked about it with FNBO. I told y'all that FNBO slashed my limits, right? They slashed my personal credit card, okay? I went from a 15K personal credit card with FNBO to a 3K limit. I told y'all, I was very transparent about that. But what I want y'all to understand is not only FNBO is doing this, okay, y'all, there's multiple other institutions out here preparing for something big that's gonna come up. What I want y'all to understand, like, most of y'all been hitting me up too under the comment section saying, oh, this institution slashed my limit down to this $500 limit. Like, I had somebody else, the same case with FNBO. They had like a 16K limit or some shit like that. Y'all commented under the video and y'all said that they slashed y'all down to a $500 limit. And you guys were telling me with specifically FNBO, you guys were telling me specifically with FNBO that they slashed down limits and shit like that, and that they're not a good institution, be careful, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, I've had multiple other people tell me that not only FNBO slashed their limits, other institutions. And you guys have to be prepared because more and more institutions are doing the same shit, okay, y'all? There's something that's coming up that these institutions prepare ahead of time. So, you know, that can be a big problem for you guys that you are using them business credit cards with them certain institutions for your business. Let's say, for example, you got, I don't know, 15K with a certain limit, right? And then out of nowhere, they slash your limit. How is your business going to function now? At that point, life stops. You get what I'm saying? Your business stops. That's why the main thing is what I want y'all to do is build relationships with other institutions. I always tell y'all this shit, man. In the credit game, you guys have to have options, okay? Y'all, not only with one institution, you guys have to have options with other institutions like credit unions and big bank institutions, having them deposits going in, applying for them little, you know, installment loans that they have, the credit builder loans, man. Build relationships with other institutions, okay, y'all, especially the slept on institutions that nobody is talking about in your backyard. Because institutions, like I said, they're slashing down limits. You have to be prepared. Because if you only got one credit card, a high limit with a certain institution, they slash you down out of nowhere, and you're using it, for example, let's say your drop shipping business, right? You buy the inventory off that shit. Now what you're gonna do? Okay, they slash down your limit. Now your business stops at that point. But if you had other options with other institutions, if you had, let's say, 15K with this other credit union, another 15K with this other institution, then you straight. When FNBO slashed my limit, I do not give a fuck. I didn't care. I didn't care because I have multiple options out here, and I already have a lot of credit funding from other institutions that will treat me better. Okay, y'all? So with the institutions that may slash down your limits, you guys have to be careful. You have to have relationships with other institutions. That way, if they slash your limits, okay, straight. I'll just apply for this institution, pre-qualify with them if they do, etc. Y'all get the point, okay, y'all? There's certain institutions out here, like, for example, NASA Federal Credit Union, where I haven't heard them slashing down limits, and you could pre-qualify, see what credit limit and APR you're going to get with them. It's not always guaranteed, but for the most part, if you know your data points are good and everything, then go ahead with the application, proceed. And now you got another high limit on your report. Now you're able to leverage another business credit card. Now you don't only depend on one institution for funding. You guys have to have options. I don't want y'all to stop y'all business from functioning if an institution slashes your limits. Be prepared. Shit is getting a little serious in the credit game. To me, this is not major, okay, y'all, if I'm being honest with y'all. But a lot of people are panicking because they don't have relationships with other institutions. They only have relationships with one institution. So, yeah, man, have options in the credit game. Understand that institutions are doing this and for bullshit reasons. Like, for example, FNBO, I told y'all in my video, they fucking slashed down my limit because they said I wasn't using the card often and that I had a lot of balances with other credit cards on the personal side. Okay, y'all? And I did have some balances like I told y'all in that video, but the balances were none major. Like what, $50, $100 in this card, you know, none major. It wasn't no fucking bans on, you know, the credit cards that I was carrying. So they just trying to use any little excuse to slash down your limit to, you know, decrease your credit limit. So that can be a problem for y'all. I just want y'all to be prepared. I want y'all to move correctly, build relationships with other institutions. Don't overdo it, okay, y'all? I don't want y'all to overdo it as well, because if you overdo it, then there's gonna be certain institutions that check your check systems and say, oh, you got too much recent inquiries with all these checking accounts, etc. Pick some good amount of credit unions, some good amount of big bank institutions, and you straight. I'm not talking about get 10, 20 institutions. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all just overdo it. Y'all panic when I tell y'all this advice. You say, oh my God, they're slashing out limits. All right, let me go to this institution, this institution. Nah, just calm down, okay, y'all? This is not really none major, you know, in the credit game, especially my hood rich fan, the people that watch me, we adapt to the situation. We don't fucking panic like these other people. They panic. What am I gonna do now? No, we have all the loopholes. We have all the credit sauce, okay, y'all? So don't really be worried. Just build relationships with other institutions. I always tell y'all, if you're going with credit unions, the way you build that relationship is open up that checking account, have deposits going in, set up direct deposit if you can. If they have a little credit builder loan, most of y'all don't have installment loans on y'all report. Okay, have that new installment loan. Like for example, with DCU, they got a credit builder loan that goes up to 3K. You could build that primary, and yeah, just have deposits in general. Let's say you're in the rebuilding stages, then I guess go for their security card if you want to go that route, but just build relationships with other institutions, man. But the main thing is focus on deposits and credit builder loans if you don't have that installment loan on your report yet. I say at least 2 and you straight. And with big bank institutions, if you're trying to go for some major business funding, show them major deposits, okay, y'all? Business bank rating. I always tell y'all this. So if you got some money to play with, if you got at least 10K in that business bank account maintained for 90 days, that will enhance your chances by a lot on getting approved for some major funding with big bank institutions like Chase and Bank of America, okay, y'all? Show them your business bank rating. At least the low 5 bank rating is what it's called, having 10K maintained. And yeah, have a good credit profile, no negatives on your report. What else? No recent accounts in the last 6 months. That's another thing. A lot of y'all don't know that data point. You guys panic when I tell y'all this advice and you guys go apply, but you have recent accounts on your report that you just applied for, let's say last month. No, you have to get into the garden stage and let those accounts age for 6 months. If not, you're just gonna run up your increase on your credit report, right? And also too, utilization under 10%. I always tell y'all that the sweet spot is 2 to 5%. No recent increase, but I always tell y'all, like, increase don't really matter. I've gotten people approved for having a recent increase in the last month, but just don't overdo it. If you have a ton of increase in the last 3 months, let's say, that's when you get denied. And age on your report, we all know that. At least a 1.5 years of a primary. 2 years is ideal. Also too, with certain institutions, they might ask for 2 years of you being in business. You could go to H Corp route, but I always tell y'all, have your LLC open as soon as you start in your credit journey. That way you don't have to pay for an H Corp. The most you should pay for an H Corp being 2 years is $2,000. Okay, y'all, each year look at it as $1,000. So basic data points, y'all be prepared. These institutions are preparing very early. They slashing down y'all limits for no reason. Something is coming up. Be prepared. Pay attention. Don't be, looking at this shit last minute. Oh my God. Nah, be prepared. On my channel, I give y'all the updated data points. So y'all have a good day. Look at me. I'm clean. I'm just chill day. Yeah, y'all have a good day the hood rich way. Gone.